Welcome into Drew's Daily Diamond for Monday, June 10th, 2024. I am Drew Martin, breaking down the slate of games, every game on the Monday slate. So let me know in the comments below what your MLB picks are for today. Where you agree, where you disagree, all is welcome. If you're liking the content, please smash that like button. As we start off here, top of the card, Baltimore Orioles, Tampa Bay Rays, as we head to the Sunshine State. Ryan Pepio going for the Rays, Corbin Burns for the O's. 6:50 Eastern start here, 42-22 for the Baltimore Orioles, number 2 in the AL East, 2.5 games back of the Yankees. Tampa comes in 3 games under 500. 7 in the hook being the total. Baltimore anywhere from -145 to -155 in the overnight betting markets. 7 in the hook being the total. Tampa, 4 games under 500 at home. A lot of years they're a lot better bet in Tropicana. You know, it's not a great ballpark. The lighting seems to be off. Heard former players talk about that. So I always wonder about, I love to research how the away team hits in Tropicana. And sure enough, Baltimore, the Orioles, good offense overall, one of the best lineups, good against righties. They've won the first 3 games of this series, and they've scored 20 runs so far in this series, the last 3 games. This is the wraparound game, guys. Baltimore going for the sweep, and they got Burns on the hill. Just 1 earned run in his last 14 innings, 2 straight Burns starts in the W column. The Rays just 8-17 versus teams over 500. They're getting one of the better teams in MLB. And Pepio, just under a 4 ERA. He's not bad by any means. It's just this Orioles offense. I think they're going to get it done. And in the later innings, big bullpen edge here towards the O's. So we can get them as low as -145 right now. I think the O's get it done, guys. -145 on Baltimore to start us off. Moving down the list here, we get the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals up next. 8:10 Eastern start. It's Carlos Rodon, the lefty, going for the Bronx Bombers. We get Seth Lugo going for the Royals. 8 and a hook being the total. Yankees -$1.25 road favorites. Yankees, most wins in MLB coming in, 46-21 on the season. They're plus 15 units to the positive. Now, the thing here, the Royals also up double-digit units. So both of these 2 teams have been great bets so far this season. The Royals, 12 games over 500. They're plus 10 units positive. They're great at home, 24-11 in Kansas City. But the Yankees have been road warriors themselves, 24-11, the exact same record for their road record. They're 9-2 their last 11. They've won 5 straight road games, won 6 straight Rodon starts. Like this, the trends for the Yankees recently have been good. However, Juan Soto, the big bat there coming from the left side, he was out over the weekend with the forearm issue. Something that's going to actually keep me off of the Yankees. But still, guys, I can't jump in front of the Yankees in this one. They are only 25 cents as the favorite. Now, Lugo has been solid, 2.1 ERA, but his last time out, worst start of the year, 5 earned, given up. 2 bombs to Cleveland. So he's facing another good lineup here in the Yankees. And Rodon, 3 earned runs or less in his last 6 starts. So he's riding a hot hand. Number 1 lineup in MLB, number 1 against righties, and the bullpen edge. If you need something in this one, it's going to be the Yankees minus the 125 as the road favorite. Another 8:10 Eastern start here, guys. We get the Toronto Blue Jays in Milwaukee, taking on the Brew Crew. Colin Ray going for the Brewers. Jose Berrios going for the Jays. Jays come in 1 game under 500, 32-33 on the season. They are 4-1 their last 5. They've been playing better baseball, kind of against lesser opponents, if you will. Now they're going up against the Brewers. 11 games over 500, top of the NL Central. They're 18-10 at home. And Ray, their starting pitcher, his last 3 starts have been great. At Philadelphia, last time out, 0 earned. Now, he isn't going very deep, but he's riding a hot hand himself. We get the Brewers, top 5 lineup overall, top 3 lineup against righties. They're getting a righty in Berrios. and a better bullpen, top 10 bullpen. That all points towards the Brew Crew. Minus 106 right now in the overnight betting market. So near pick'em price tag. Let's go with the home Brewers over the Jays. 9:40 Eastern start here, 6:40 local time. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners for our next game up. Logan Gilbert going for the M's. Eric Fetty for the White Sox. Now the White Sox 17-49 on the season. One of the worst paces in terms of how they're going to finish out of any of our lifetimes. I say any of our lifetimes because, hey, it's been a while since the team's been this bad. 3-19 their last 22, 2-15 their last 17. So they are not playing good baseball at all. They really haven't played great ball all season long. Total of 7, minus 220. That is Seattle as the home favorite. So anytime we get kind of a low total here, 7 flat, and more than a minus $2 favorite, always kind of makes me pump the brakes on laying the big wood with the home team, because the market's telling us, runs are going to be at a premium. So trying to find other ways around it. In Logan Gilbert and the Seattle Mariners, minus the 1 run line is the way I'm going. I don't like laying the 1.5 with home teams. We've talked about that on the show before, but minus 1 run line, hey, I think it's worth a look here. 37-30 for the M's. They're 21-11 at home, 10-4 their last 14 overall, playing good ball. Gilbert, 3 ERA, 6+ innings and 5 straight starts. And some of those lineups he's faced have been the Yankees, the Astros, and the Royals. 3 good ones. He's taken a big step down in class going up against this White Sox lineup. I think he's going to have a great start. Now, Fetty going for the White Sox, former first rounder out of UNLV, the former running Rebel, 15 hits in his last 10 innings. He's been getting rocked around a little bit, and also 7 walks in his last 3 starts. White Sox, worst lineup in baseball, worst lineup against righties, one of the worst bullpens out there. They're just a team I can't bet on, guys. So going to go again on the minus 1 run line. That is the Mariners at home. Now, moving down the list here, it's actually an earlier start game. I'm not really sure. Let me know in the comments below if you know why. It's kind of out of order in terms of the rotation number, but it is the Minnesota Twins hosting the Colorado Rockies. 7:40 Eastern time here. It's Dakota Hudson going for the Rocks. Chris Paddock for the Minnesota Twins. Twins minus 215, home favorites, 8 in the hook being the total. Rocks come in 23-42 on the season, but they're a team you want to be kind of circling to bet as a dog at home, but on the road, they've been terrible. 10-25 outside of Coors Field. Plus Chris Bryant, he's banged up. He was out over the weekend. Hudson going for the Rockies, former first rounder out of Mississippi State. The Bulldog, 35 strikeouts and 33 walks. That's terrible. I mean, at this point in the season, you only have 2 more strikeouts than walks. 35 strikeouts and 60+ innings pitched. He's not missing very many bats at all. 3 straight starts with 4 walks or more. So he's getting a lot of traffic on the base pass. He's not a guy I want to be looking to bet on. Combine that with the Rockies on the road. Can't bet on that side. Chris Paddock going for the Twins here. He's been rocked by the Yankees twice and the Baltimore Orioles once. That's what I think's elevating his ERA. But other than that, he's been great. And the Rockies lineup outside of Coors Field isn't a great lineup at all. I actually think Paddock's going to have a great start here. The only thing is Minnesota schedule spot-wise, guys. They are their first game home off of a 3-city road trip. I don't like that spot, just getting back home, having to deal with everything. So I can't lay more than $2 with the Twins in this one. But with Paddock, I'm projecting to have a pretty good start here against this Rocks lineup. I actually like Chris Paddock in his over strikeout prop. So let's go with that for the bet in the Rocks and Twins. The Minnesota Twins starter, Chris Paddock, over strikeout prop. 2 games left here, guys, as we'll head out to the West Coast. Oakland A's, San Diego Padres, 9:40 Eastern, 6:40 local time from Petco. It's Estes going for the Athletics and Dylan Cease going for the Padres. 7 being the total, minus 205. That's the Friars as the home favorite. Oakland comes in 26-41 on the season. The Padres, game under 500, just 2-6 their last 8. We've actually lost some money betting on the Padres. Don't want to lay the minus 205, but kind of the same, I guess, profile as the Mariners we talked about earlier. Not going to lay the run line with the home team, but the -1 run line. Don't want to lay that 1.5, but -1, got that circled here with the Padres. Now, Machado has been out of the lineup, something to watch there, but Dylan Cease is a guy we're looking to be betting on. Sub-3 FIP, sub-1 WHIP, meaning less than a batter an inning is reaching base. So he's been great. 93 strikeouts, only 22 walks on the season. Always have Cease circled as look to be betting on. Estes going for the Athletics. I actually, outside of one blowout start, it was at Houston in Minute Maid. He gave up 8 earned runs. He's been decent otherwise in his other 5 starts. I just think we get the better lineup with the Padres, and they have a lefty-righty dichotomy. They are the second best lineup in baseball against righties. They're getting a righty here in Estes. They have the bullpen edge as well. So we'll cut that run line down to -1 to kind of cut out that juice of minus, more than $2. Hey, let's go Padres at home, minus the 1 line in this one. One game left, guys. Let me know below in the comments what your MLB picks are for today, where you agree, where you disagree. Like always, all is welcome. Heading out to San Francisco here, we get the Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. Astros come in 30-36 on the season. Giants 32-34. They're going with Kyle Harrison, the lefty. Spencer Arrighetti going for the Stros. -110, that's the Astros as the road favorite. Total of 8. Stros have won 2 straight Arrighetti starts. The Giants have lost 2 straight Harrison starts. Now, the Astros, Kyle Tucker is on the IL, and Alex Bregman, he was back in the lineup, so hopefully he's playing here on Monday night. Arrighetti, the starter for the Astros, 6th-rounder out of ULL, the former Ragin' Cajun. He took a line drive off of his leg last time out against the Cardinals, so he only went 3 innings in that one, but he's actually been throwing a lot better. Just 1 earned run in his last 9 innings. Up against Harrison here, 20 hits in his last 2 starts, so he's been getting knocked around big time. 4+ runs and 4 home runs in the last 3 starts. I think this Astros lineup is going to get after him. Better overall lineup, better against handedness of pitchers, the top 10 lineup against lefties, and better bullpen pointing towards Houston. -108 is the low water mark in the global betting market here. If you go to WagerTalk live odds screen, -108 is out there at a couple shops, guys. So that's how we'll end it, with the Astros as the shortest of road favorites over the Giants. So, guys, in recap, we're on the Astros -108, the Padres -1. We got Chris Paddock, the Minnesota Twins starter, over in his strikeout prop. We get the Seattle Mariners on that -1 run line as well as the home team. We're on the Brewers -106 over the Blue Jays, Yankees -$1.25 over the Royals, and the Baltimore Orioles to start us off, 6:50 Eastern start. Corbin Burns as the listed starter, -145. Smash that like button, comment below, guys. Cash those tickets. Thanks for tuning in.